Given the state of the negotiations right now and the state of the British government, where do you see Brexit going? What kind of a deal is going to come out of this?
Well, we don't know. Any deal that they cut is going to be worse than the status quo ante, than what they had going in. And that should be obvious, and yet that's not what the Brits were promised when they went into that referendum. There are those who say that there'll be another referendum. Tony Blair's been making the rounds in Europe and the United States, but that's an evangelical mission. It's not born in any reality. So it's gonna happen. It's likely to prove very messy. It's going to be economically substandard for the UK. Theresa May can't really, she's hamstrung from doing other deals with other parts of the world or engaging more with the Chinese and the rest while she's in the middle of this incredibly messy divorce, because nobody knows where they're going to come out. It makes them look much weaker. And there is, of course, a possibility the entire deal falls apart, because at the end of the day, whatever she comes up with is going to look unsatisfactory, both to many of her own Conservative Party, but also a big opportunity for Jeremy Corbyn, leading the Labour Party, to say, if I vote this down and I get Labour to go with me, we can have a general election and maybe I can be the prime minister of a minority government. So the politics really are playing against a good outcome for the UK right now.
And what would be the consequences of a no-deal exit? What would that look like?
It means that the Brits are in the WTO and that's it, which means that their trade with the EU becomes a hell of a lot more expensive. Prices go way up. A lot of jobs are leaving. People aren't coming back and forth. You don't have the free migration, so they can't get the good labor from Eastern Europe that they've taken advantage of historically. It's not like the UK is suddenly going to become, Yemen, but it's a terribly negative outcome for a country that had once actually, ruled the entire seas.